Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the Daniel M. Soreff Planetarium's new show, Winter Wonders. To all you museum members out there, a big thank you for your support. We hope you're staying safe and healthy this holiday season. So we're going to take a look at three things in the show: December stargazing, winter solstice celebrations, and explore possibilities for the Star of Bethlehem. For December stars, look at some planets. Jupiter and Saturn are getting very close together low in the southwest sky about an hour after sunset. Now we're going to zoom in just to show you that there is a gap between them. It's very small, about 1 degree on the 16th, but in the planetarium sky here, they're going to seem to merge as one as we move forward in time here. We'll jump to Thursday the 17th, and then we'll go to the 18th. You'll see the moon moving through. And then on the 21st, they're going to be their closest. So cross your fingers for clear skies. They pass each other every 20 years, but this time they'll be only 0.1 degrees apart. That's closer than they have been in 400 years, but no one saw this one. They were too close to the sun. So you got to wind the clock back almost 800 years, 1226. Look at that. The last time human eyes saw these two planets closer. And if you get a chance, see them through a telescope. You'll see the bands of Jupiter, the rings of Saturn, or if you got a pair of binoculars, that's pretty cool too. And again, about an hour after sunset, and make sure you got a clear path to your southwest horizon. We're going to take a little trip here out to a local park, state park, county park, and get away from the streetlights and really explore the sky. You'll see red Mars, sometimes orange there, high in the south sky near the moon on the 21st. The Great Square of Pegasus right above that. And we like to call this the night sky's one and only upside down, rear-endless flying horse. The summer triangle over in the western sky, the nights are so long, the summer triangle still shines bright. The Northern Cross, or Cygnus the Swan, can generally be seen even with those streetlights around in the western sky. Big Dipper, look all the way back in the northern sky, very low this time of year after sunset. Remember to use the front two stars to point to the North Star, and if you keep going, you can find the W of Cassiopeia the Queen, or maybe a W for Wisconsin. And look at this. The Dippers are known as Bears, Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, and there's the Queen there, Cassiopeia. Let's take a look at the zodiac constellations in the night sky. You'll see Capricornus over where Jupiter and Saturn were, Aquarius, Pisces, where the Moon and Mars are, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini coming up. Orion the Hunter, a great winter friend in the night sky. Orion is amazingly bright. Those three stars that mark his belt, that red one, Betelgeuse, as we keep you up a little later here, marks one of his shoulders, and Rigel one of his foot stars. Now we're about 9:30, kind of a bedtime sky. You can take the belt of Orion to go down to Sirius, or the dog star, and then the shoulder stars, Bellatrix and Betelgeuse, lead you to Procyon, the little dog star. Canis Major and Canis Minor. Don't forget, if you get away from the streetlights, you should see a meteor or two. Of course, this time of year, Santa's making his way through the sky. And now we're going to take you through the whole night here. Now, most of us are fast asleep. Santa's doing his work. Meteors are flying around. We're going to take you to about 6:30 in the morning. And you'll explore the sky just before sunrise at about 7:15. You'll see Venus really low in the southeast, that crazy bright one. In fact, the night sky's #1 reported UFO. Look where the Big Dipper is now, almost at the top of the sky, and you can still use it to find the North Star. And you can also find two more bright stars using the Big Dipper. Follow the arc, or the handle of the Dipper, and you arc to Arcturus, and then speed on to Spica. And here are the zodiac constellations for the morning sky. You see Gemini is now setting in the west, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Venus residing in front of the stars of the Scorpion. All right, folks, we're going to take you to the shortest, that was the longest night of the year, right? Now we're going to the shortest day, the sun rising. Notice the shallow, very low path in the sky. We're going to show you a little bit about the solstice, the winter solstice. But look at as we go forward in time here. The sun gets higher and the daylight gets longer. March 20th, we have 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night. And if we keep going through the year 2021, you'll see all the way the sun reaches its highest point. There it is, the summer solstice, June 20th. And then as we keep speeding up time, and hopefully the coronavirus is gone and we got our vaccine and things are back a little bit more normal, hopefully, you'll see the sun starts to get a bit lower here. First day of fall, the autumnal equinox on September 22nd. And here we are to the next winter solstice a year later on, again, December 21st, 2021. And it makes that what they call an analemma in the sky, or it looks like a bowling pin. So here's the sun going across the sky, the winter solstice, the lowest path there. Here are for the two equinoxes in March and September. The sun is higher, and again, that's 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night for everybody on Earth at the equinoxes. And there is the sun on the summer solstice, reaching its highest point, rising in the northeast and setting in the northwest. And the reason for all this is the Earth is tilted by 23.5 degrees as it orbits the sun. So the seasons are not based on distance, but on that tilt of the Earth. So in winter, we tilt away from the sun in the northern hemisphere, and in the summer, we're tilted toward the sun. Now we're going to take you a little trip around the world and explore some celebrations for the winter solstice. You're looking at Newgrange in Ireland, just north of Dublin, where on the winter solstice, the sun shines through a shaft and lights up this burial tomb. This was built 5,000 years ago. Many of you will recognize Stonehenge in England, near London. And this circle of stones was used to tell time again, to make their calendars. Some people thought it could predict eclipses, but it turns out it's not quite that sophisticated. This is Chichén Itzá in Mexico, built by the Maya people about 500 years ago. This pyramid has 91 steps on each side, marking the year and the equinoxes. Abu Simbel in Egypt, built for Ramses II, where the sun god Ra would enter this long corridor on his birthday. The Napta Playa in Africa, sometimes called the African Stonehenge, built over 6,000 years ago, marking directions in time. Angkor Wat in Cambodia, a Buddhist temple built about 900 years ago, marking the cardinal points. Medicine Wheel in Wyoming, there were over 100 medicine wheels built by the Native Americans, again telling time and directions. And you might recognize Machu Picchu in Peru, built by the Incas about 600 years ago. Many of the buildings and temples were built with alignments toward the sun. Long ago, people really feared the sun would disappear at the solstice. They built huge fires to encourage the sun's return. The fires symbolized the sun's light, heat, and life-giving features. The Romans had a huge winter solstice celebration called Saturnalia. Today, we naturally light up the night with our beautiful holiday decorations. Get set, everyone. We're going to travel back in time. We made it. back in time to explore possibilities for the Star of Bethlehem. Could it have been a comet, very rare, but sometimes very bright in the sky? Or perhaps a supernova? Or maybe it was the wandering stars, the planets getting together. What did the wise men see all those years ago that led them on their journey to the Christ child? The key to knowing the Star of Bethlehem is knowing exactly when Jesus was born. We know that Caesar Augustus issued a tax decree in 8 BC, and Joseph and Mary left Nazareth to go to Bethlehem. And these taxes usually take about 2 years, so Jesus could have been born anywhere from 8 BC to 6 BC. Using this time frame, a rare triple conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn is an intriguing possibility. The planetarium has taken us back in time. This is how the skies looked way back in 7 BC. Watch closely now as we speed up time and Jupiter slowly catches Saturn. Their first conjunction is on May 29th, 7 BC, in the constellation of Pisces. As we forward time again, the planets start to go backwards. This is called retrograde motion. It's an illusion due to the faster Earth taking over these slower 2 planets. You'll see Jupiter reaches Saturn again, this time on September 29th, 7 BC. As we speed up time again, you'll see Jupiter stop and Saturn too, and then they start going the other way again as the Earth has gone by. Their third conjunction is on December 4th, 7 BC. And let's add one more feature to this rare triple conjunction. If we keep going in time and add the planet Mars, the much quicker planet will catch these 2 worlds in late February of 6 BC, a rare gathering of 3 bright planets. Looking at the timeline again, it's possible the Star of Bethlehem occurred later, perhaps around 1 BC, due to King Herod's death around the time of a lunar eclipse and the flight into Egypt to protect the new child. Using this time frame, our planetarium sky is set to August 3 BC. We are going to watch a conjunction of the 2 brightest planets, Venus and Jupiter, in the constellation of Leo. We move about 1 night per second. And there it is. These 2 bright planets were almost appearing as one star in the sky on August 12th, 3 BC. We're not done. Let's move to June of 2 BC. The same rare conjunction happens again, this time in the western sky. Venus and Jupiter get so close together that on June 17th, 2 BC, they appeared as a single magnificent star. Could this have been a sign that led the wise men on their journey? Most historians have ruled out a bright comet or supernova. It seems we'll never know for sure. There are many paths that connect us to the splendor and brilliance of a starry night sky, and we thank you very much for joining us on our journeys today. There are many winter wonders surrounding us.